We are back. Welcome back, guys. I pray that everyone enjoyed their summer. Oh my God. It was OMG. It was so hot. It's so hot. The heat index been over 100 degrees. We've been having heat advisories while at Jesus. I could not even think in this heat, okay? But we back, y'all. We are in season 2. You should see some new artwork. We still have to do the photo shoots. A lot of stuff going on right now. God is giving me back everything the locusts have stole from me. Let's get into it, y'all. Y'all, God is doing a great work in my life right now. He always doing a great work in my life. But like, it's been amazing, y'all. When I say it's been amazing, seriously, like life has been so good right now. I just want to thank God for everything that He is doing for me and my family in this season. I'm back in school, you guys. So let's get into that. That's like the biggest thing for me right now. So let me tell you, make a plan, watch how God laugh at it and put you back in the direction you need to be in. And when I say Joel 2:25, that verse right now is like it is the epitome of my life right now. Like when I tell you God promised that God will restore that, Joel 2:25 states, God will restore that what the locusts have eaten, symbolize the years lost, the hardship, disappointment, or even sin. Y'all, I, the Lord, sent my army against you, the swarming locusts, the hopping locusts, and destroying the locusts and cutting locusts ate everything you had. He said, I will repay you for the years eaten by the locusts. Okay. Y'all, baby, listen, I was lost. I was lost in the sauce for a while. I really lost myself, especially after college. I was so sad because I got all the way to the end. I was supposed to graduate in 2015. I got all my accreditations, did everything I needed to do. But around that time, they wanted you to work for free for months. They wanted you to do your, I forgot what it was called, but they wanted you to basically work at a clinic or work somewhere a whole semester for free, for free. And it was a 9 to 5. And I had a 9 to 5 and I could not do that. And it was working out for me then because I had 9 to 5 and I was taking night classes. So I was finishing up doing my classes at night. But when that last semester came for me to actually graduate, I had to do my hours and I could not do those hours. I could not do my clinicals. I could not do any of that. Like I just couldn't do it. And I was sad about it because I wanted to walk across the stage with my people and do that. But guess what? I got into insurance and I became an underwriter and I'm making way more money I would have made as what I was going to school for. Now, if I get my PhD in it, I can make more money. But what I'm making right now is insurance, is an underwriter for insurance. I'm in 6 figures, and they not paying 6 figures fresh out of college for what I was going to school for. Not at all. So I was gonna get back in school because I actually like stopped working on my assignment. And I had a job offer, but I said I'm gonna wait. And what I wanted to do was get back in school, you know? So I said, okay, what I'm going to do now instead is what I wanted to do instead was I said, okay, so since I can't do it like that, what I'm going to do is I just got back in class. I got back in school for like this computer technology class. And they gave me a grant for it. They paid for my semester for the computer. They paid for both semesters, my first and second semester for that class, for that computer technology. But I was going back in as a sophomore, and they don't take loans or anything. So it's just the grants that they were giving, and they didn't pay for my full scholarship. Basically, I already kind of have like certifications in that. So I really don't need a degree in it. It would be good to have a degree in it, you know, but I really didn't need that degree in that because I already have certifications in that. Oh, I said, okay. I was really trying to get some type of funding or whatever, but that didn't work out. So I said, okay, I'm going to look at just going back to school, what I was going to school for, just seeing like, you know, I know it's been 10 years, but just seeing like, let me just go ahead and finish, get my degree in that. That way I can do grad, then I can get my PhD. And just be in school, you know, getting refunds and, you know, little stuff like that, helping out, and also educating myself. Okay. So fast forward, I went ahead and applied for a different school since they told me because the school I was going to do was a JCO and they a junior college, and they basically was like, okay, you'll have to come back in as a sophomore for this degree, and we only take grants. They don't take loans. So I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. I mean, they only take grants, not loans. So I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. So let me look into just go ahead and see what I need to finish up my degree at a university. So I looked into the university that's closest to here, and I just went ahead and signed up. And you guys, I have graduated. I'm done. So I talked to the advisor and the dean of the department, and they basically pulled some strings to get all my classes submitted. So I have a few classes that they want me to kind of retake for one semester. And then next semester, I will be graduating. And then I can go into the master's program. And with my GPA, I only have to do 1 year, and then I can go into getting my PhD. So I'll be a doctor within 2 to 3 years. God is going to give back everything the locusts have stole from you. When I tell you, I'm so happy, like, because I always wanted to do something that helped people. And with me doing underwriting and insurance, I don't feel like I'm really helping anybody. It's just not my calling. In social work and psychology, I can actually help people. I can actually touch lives. I can actually be useful there, you know. And that's always what I wanted to do, you know. So don't give up on your dreams. My last episode for last season was don't let your dreams die with you. Getting my degree and getting my PhD and becoming and having doctor in front of my name was always like kind of a dream of mine. But life be life, and I was a full-time employee, a full-time parent, and a full-time student in college. And like I said, the way things were working out, I just could not dedicate a whole semester of working for free and then trying to work an evening job full-time and then still be a full-time mom. I just didn't have it like that. So I had to take a different route. Don't get me wrong. The route I took was financially good as well. I did serving and bartending, and then I got deeper into insurance and doing underwriting. And underwriting is a really good career field. Like, if you don't want to go to school and you just want to get into insurance and get your property and casualty license and get a few certifications and get into underwriting and do like loan underwriting or mortgage underwriting, over $100,000 a year starting off. I'm telling you, it's over $100,000 a year starting off. So it's good money in insurance, but like I said, it's just not for me. Sitting behind a desk, proving and denying applications all day. I didn't take any phone calls or anything like that. It's not customer service at all. It's actually a real career field job where you basically analyzing applications all day. Yeah. But just like I said, if it's something you want to get into, it's good. But I just always wanted to give back. I always not pray, you know, more and more that God, whatever I do, I want to be a part of something bigger than myself. I don't want to just do it for a check. I want to do it because I'm actually helping somebody. So it's been a great season. Season 2 is about to be bigger and better, guys. We are on it this season. We are really, really on it this season because, like I said, I'm back in school. My daughter is in school. She has a 4.1 GPA. Yay. And she is also working 2 jobs. So she has her first job, her first little part-time job. She works at a restaurant, and then her second job will be she's doing an internship at the garden center for the gardening teacher that I used to have because I was taking some garden classes. But that's over now that the summer's over. And now my daughter is working there on an internship and she's making good money and she's learning how to plant and grow food and different type of plants and flowers and you know learning how to grow her own vegetables and things like that. So I feel like that's very conducive um to her lifestyle because she wants to be very healthy. So, and then I like to garden as well. So I think her, you know, getting those skills and everything, like me and her can kind of start our own garden at home and that can be a great bonding for us. So God's doing a great work in my home. God is doing a great work in my home. I'm just so thankful for everything that he's doing in this season. And I've been praying for a lot. I've been praying for a lot. And God is answering my prayers. Every time I open the Bible up, God answers my prayers. I literally said right here today. And before I started this podcast, I said, I want to open my Bible because I always want God to guide my tongue. Sometimes I use, you know, Chat GPT to help me out with kind of breaking down the flow of the podcast. But honestly, I try not to use that with everything going on with it. And then on top of that, I like to be original and just coming from the heart. So I just like to talk from the dome, baby. I just want to talk. So I always ask God to guide my tongue because I don't want to use anybody else's words or have, I just like to be original. I'm an original person. I don't want to be like anybody else. I don't want to do anything anybody else did. And I don't want to try to do it better. I want to do my own thing the best way I possibly can. So, because I'm my own person. So, yes, welcome back to season 2. Y'all see my artwork. I do my own artwork. I do my own editing. I have my own studio. I do everything on my own. So, be patient with me and don't be judging me. But yes, this season is going to be bigger and better. I did receive several emails while I was down to my work email about doing interviews. So I have a lot of interviews coming up, y'all. I have a lot of interviews coming up. So I have to be very disciplined this season. I got to get deep in this Bible. I have a community now with me being back in school, the department I'm in. They actually have a Christian community that I will be in. So, yes, God is just placing me where I need to be. And I'm just thankful, y'all. Like, God is so, 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 so amazing. And the closer you get to him, the more you ask for him to work on you and make your heart better. And I'm telling you, God will do a great work in your life. I don't care what nobody else doing. I don't care what nobody else believe in. God will do a great work in your life. Seriously, just let him use you. And that's my thing this season. Like I just really want to let the Lord use me. I do. And yeah, so let's get into it this season. Welcome back to Talks in the Mirror with me by Nashawn Marie. We are at season 2. OMG, didn't even think I would make it this far, honestly. So I'm thankful for that. We have a lot of new interviews coming up, a lot of new topics coming up, just so much going on. Oh, get ready to get on this walk with me. I do want to start a book club. I just finished The Off God by John Bevere. That was a really good book. And yeah, so that's one of the books I want to do for my book club. But the book I think I want to start with will be The Alchemist. So we will be reading The Alchemist. I may go ahead and introduce that to my next on my next episode. Just go ahead and get that book. Let's dive into those type of conversations. I want to start going live more on TikTok. I am on TikTok, Talks in the Mirror with me on Pod. So follow me on there because I plan on going live more on Wednesdays and I want to say Sundays. I want to start going live more, just setting a schedule to do live and do questions and answerings, do the book club, just trying to get myself out there more. Content creating is very, very annoying to me. It's a lot to do. It's a lot of self-recording. Yeah, you guys, I'm excited for this season. I'm excited for everything that God is doing. And your girl I have a lot going on. So y'all bear with me. Bear with me. And feel free to reach out. Be sure to like and share the podcast. You never know who you can help. Sometimes you can be hurting somebody just not by helping them. So yeah, let's build together, let's heal together, and let's break these generational curses and let's get into these deep conversations, you guys. So yeah, welcome back to season 2, Talks in the Beer with me. And the journal for this week, we are doing journaling. So do not let me forget to do the journal for the week. The journal for this week will be getting back with the locust stole. So just think about something in your life that was promised to you years ago. And now you're receiving it and it's happening at a fast pace. Like something that was supposed to take 10 years to do is now only going to take 2 years to do. So just think about something like that in your life right now. And write it down, acknowledge it, and thank God for it. Because it's sometimes some things that we've prayed for is happening right now in our life, and we don't even know it because we're so busy looking and asking for the next thing. So let's take a moment to realize what we do have and just thank God for it. And yeah, do that. So that's the journal for the week. What were you promised? What was it that you wanted years ago that you have now, and it's even bigger and better? Think about that. Think about that. So yeah, welcome to season 2. We are headed into Q4, quarter 4. So let's take this quarter out on a bang. We still have several months left in this year. So let's be the best versions of ourselves. Seriously. And have a great week and let the Lord use you. Thank you all again for coming back, and I'll see you all next week.